A very good evening. You're most welcome to Nowcast News Bulletin. Today is the 27th of February 2025 and my name is Mercy Draru, the anchor for tonight. Without wasting any time, let's first take a look on the headlines making up the big stories for tonight. Coming up in the news tonight, SACCO to unite NRM party registrars for prosperity in Gulu City. School-going girls at Lyria Primary benefit from Pas de Girl campaign. And Equal Opportunities Commission engages a Rusi community on service delivery. More of these details will come in the Nowcast live at 7 p.m. Welcome back from the headlines and moving straight to our stories for tonight, and we are beginning in Gulu City, that is northern part of Uganda. The office of the National Coordinator for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who also doubles as the national chairman for the NRM party, is currently using SACCOs to unite all NRM party registrars in Acholi land ahead of the 2026 general elections. And Stephen Okello reports.
As Okufra Secondary School celebrates her silver jubilee in educating the community, the management of the school has planned to fundraise about 60 million Ugandan shillings to construct a school library. Jovan Kaiti, a teacher who doubles as the chairman organizing committee for the fundraising drive, explained that the school has plans to put a library to improve on the academic performance of the learners.
The school doesn't have a library. We are trying to see to it that as we celebrated the 25 years, we should be able to raise some fund towards the library project. That means our theme is targeting towards improving performance in the school. Already on ground, the foundation is being worked. So we think the people we are inviting and us as well, we will be able to do some contribution towards the school library project. Over the years, much as our students have been trying, we think if there is a library facility, they will do it better, because with the new curriculum, a lot is done by learners themselves in form of research.
Kaiti is optimistic that since Okufra Secondary School is now a government-aided school, it will help to improve the performance, while other facilities will be put in place through the government grants to schools.
So with the government, we expect better performance in all fields. The teachers' life will be better, the learners will be helped, because government will also supply us with the instructional materials and some equipment. Where there are gaps, we always have to apply to the ministry, since it's a government facility.
So, what we look at is we look at how this school can benefit the community. So that's where the fees is not very high, but the fees is affordable, so that parents are able to pay.
According to Scovia Ochokoro, the head teacher of Okufra, says a great improvement in performance is expected as the school has teachers on government payroll.
And we believe the performance is also going to improve on that, because we now have our own teachers whom the government are going to pay. Then we also, the other teachers who have not been enrolled yet, they're also here, so meaning there's going to be a lot of support for that. Then the other benefit is the infrastructure development. When the government comes in, they will look at improving the standards of performance. So when they look at the number, of course our number is now increasing, it being a government school. Like right now we have already admitted over 200 senior ones.
Ochokoro also raised the urgent need to add on the classroom blocks, especially for the A-level classes, as the school is expecting more learners for Senior 5.
The number we have started with is still little, so we have a classroom, just one classroom for A-level. Then there's one which is under construction, but we pray for more, because A-level, when it comes in, we need more laboratories. We also need laboratory for that. because the laboratory we've been having is only for O level, so we needed the input of that, of the A level block and A level laboratory.
Okufra Secondary was established in the year 2000 as a community secondary school in Vura Sub-County, Arua District. By July 2024, Okufra was declared a government school after the government took over the management of the school. The school currently has an enrollment of over 1,057 learners and 45 teaching staff.
Welcome back from that story, and coming to West Nile sub-region, that is Teregu district in particular. The school-going girls in Liria Primary School in Biliafe sub-county, that is Teregu district, have benefited from Paddy Girl campaign through the efforts of Alobo Janet Patricia, Queen of West Nile, with support from MAG Foundation, a non-governmental organization, to address some of the menstrual challenges school-going girls continue to encounter. Schoolgirls continue to encounter in the district, and Oracle Benson Pastor has more of the details.
The school-going girls in Ilira Primary School, Biliafe Sub-County, Teregu District, have benefited from Paddy Girl campaign through the efforts of Alobo Janet Patricia, Queen of West Nile, with support from MAG Foundation, a non-governmental organization, to address some of the menstruation challenges school-going girls continue to encounter. This was on Monday, 23rd of February 2025, in which both the girls and boys, including the teachers at the school, were skilled of making local center pads. More so modern and local center pads were donated to the girls in the school. Alobo Janet Patricia, Queen of West Nile and the brain behind the initiative, gives the background about the initiative and calls for support from different stakeholders towards this initiative.
The Paddy Girl campaign started last year in August on 21st from Zombo District. Zombo District is also part of West Nile region, and Terego District is the second district that we have reached so far, and we are looking at reaching all the 12 districts in West Nile. We taught these girls and the boys to make reusable pads that can help them, and even them themselves to extend the skills that we have taught them to the community where they stay. I am actually amazed that even teachers here took full part of responsibility of learning how to make the reusable pads together with the students, together with the pupils and everyone. I'm sure that even after this Paddy Girl campaign, the skill is going to go deeper even to the community members. We have been facing the challenge of mobilization funds, the fund mobilization. I'm looking up to coming up with the Arua City Marathon that it will be that the run will be for the Paddy Girl. It will be called the Paddy Girl Run, with the aim of raising more funds to make sure that we can afford all the cost and make sure that we reach more communities in West Nile.
Some of the pupils in Ilira Primary School and the senior woman teacher have expressed their gratitude and thanked the Queen for the brilliant initiative.
Some of the reasons why our girls drop out of school is they don't have enough money to support themselves when they're in the menstruation period. So some of them, they go out, they drop out of school because parents, they don't have money to help their children. So I thank the Queen and the MAG Foundation for this initiative. We shall continue to help them. We shall continue to buy these materials and make our own pads here in the school.
We have been taught how to make pads, and we have been taught not to stay away from school, not to drop out from school, and this one was the challenge we have been facing in our school. For us girls, when we come to school like this and we face this challenge of period in school, and it starts in school, when boys laugh at us like this, we normally drop out of school. This one was the challenge we have been mostly facing in our school. So thank you, the Queen of West Nile. I thank you very much. May God bless you so much.
I thank Queen of West Nile in Terego District. Thank you, you people. Continue with this spirit. Now I have already know how to make this thing. If I find a girl is suffering at home, now I can help them to make this pad right now. Thank you, you people. Continue with this spirit.
Meanwhile, Lydia K, one of the trainers, highlights on how the training has been in West Nile region.
Training in West Nile has been good because the kids there are so attentive. Yeah, the kids here are so attentive, and the boys, it was so good that we got a lot of boys to train today. At least we trained more than 400 pupils at Linear Primary School here in West Nile. And also I would like to call upon whoever can help us, because even in training the challenge we find is that we have less material.
Whereas Mukibi Geoffrey Bright, Director Mag Foundation, appreciates the Queen for the effort, therefore calls upon other stakeholders to join hands towards the initiative.
Training over 400 plus young girls and boys. You know, boys are the actors. I call them the defenders of their sisters' rights. So skilling them to make their own reusable sanitary pads is really wonderful. I thank the Queen of West Nile, Her Majesty Alobo Patricia, for coming out to engage us in the West Nile Paddy Girl outreaches. It is really wonderful, and I still call upon other stakeholders, please join hands. We move the Paddy Girl campaign further. We want to see that at least by end of this year we've moved the Paddy Girl campaign throughout the regions of Uganda.
Paddy Girl campaign started in August 2024 in Zeu sub-county, Zombo district, where 5 schools benefited, and these are Zale Primary School, Zeu Primary School, Papoga Primary School, among others. Hence, all the districts in the region are set to benefit out of this initiative. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television Nilecast.
Paddy Girl campaign
benefited, and these are Zale Primary School, Zeu Primary School, Papoga Primary School, among others. Hence, all the districts in the region are set to benefit out of this initiative. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television Nilecast.
Welcome back from that story, and still moving on, Okufura Secondary School, that is in Arua district, plans to hold a fundraising drive in a bid to construct a school library block. The fundraising is expected to take place on the 1st of March 2025 with a target of 60 million Ugandan shillings to be raised. Jura Joseph has more of the details.
As Okufura Secondary School celebrates her silver jubilee in educating the community, the management of the school has planned to fundraise about 60 million Ugandan shillings to construct a school library. Jovan Kaiti, a teacher who doubles as the chairman organizing committee for the fundraising drive, explained that the school has plans to put a library to improve on the academic performance of the learners.
The school doesn't have a library. We are trying to see to it that as we celebrated the 25 years, we should be able to raise some fund towards the library project. That means our theme is targeting towards improving performance in the school. Already on ground, the foundation is being worked. So we think the people we are inviting, and us as well, we will be able to do some contribution towards the school library project. Over the years, much as our students have been trying, we think if there is a library facility, they will do it better, because with the new curriculum, a lot is done by learners themselves in form of research.
Kaiti is optimistic that since Okufura Secondary School is now a government-aided school, it will help to improve the performance, while other facilities will be put in place through the government grants to schools.
So with the government, we expect better performance in all fields. The teachers' life will be better, the learners will be helped, because government will also supply us with the instructional materials and some equipment. Where there are gaps, we always have to apply to the ministry, since it's a government facility.
So what we look at is we look at how this school can benefit the community. So that's where the fees is not very high, but the fees is affordable so that parents are able to pay.
According to Scovia Ochokoro, the head teacher of Okufura, says a great improvement in performance is expected as the school has teachers on government payroll.
And we believe the performance is also going to improve on that because we now have our own teachers whom the government are going to pay. Then we also, the other teachers who have not been enrolled yet, they're also here, so meaning there's going to be a lot of support for that. Then the other benefit is the infrastructure development. When the government comes in, they will look at improving the standards of performance. So when they look at the number, of course our number is now increasing, it being a government school. Like right now we've already admitted over 200 senior ones.
Ochokoro also raised the urgent need to add on the classroom blocks, especially for the A-level classes, as the school is expecting more learners for Senior 5.
The number we have started with is still little, so we have a classroom, just one classroom for A-level. Then there's one which is under construction, but we pray for more because A-level, when it comes in, we need more. Laboratory, we also need laboratory for that because the laboratory we've been having is only for O-level, so we needed the input of that, of the A-level block and A-level laboratory.
Okufura Secondary was established in the year 2000 as a community secondary school in Vura Sub-County, Arua District. By July 2024, Okufura was declared a government school after the government took over the management of the school. The school currently has an enrollment of over 1,057 learners and 45 teaching staffs.
Welcome back from that story, and moving to Nebi District, the Equal Opportunities Commission has taken a momentous step in engaging with the community of Erusi on fair service delivery at Erusi Catholic Mission, that is on yesterday, the 26th of February 2025, with the aim of promoting equal opportunities and ensure fair treatment. Alfred Jawok reports.
The Equal Opportunities Commission has taken a significant step in engaging with the Erusi community to discuss service delivery during the engagement meeting on 26th February 2025 at Erusi Catholic Mission. It was discovered that this move is part of the Equal Opportunity Commission's effort to promote equal opportunities and ensure that all communities receive fair treatment and access to essential services. Joma Warai, Principal Education and Training Officer, Equal Opportunities Commission, said the commission has been actively involved in various activities to address issues related to service delivery, including engaging with local communities, government agencies, and other stakeholders.
We are in Erusi today because of the agenda of equal opportunity-based approach. Of course, on a sensitization mission, on an awareness raising mission about mainstreaming issues of equal opportunities, affirmative action and inclusive development in our country. Yes.
So what exactly?
It has been massive, I would say. The Honorable Minister Nyamutoro has just left, and she also, I thank her, and I thank the secretary of our commission who worked with her for so long a time, that is Dr. Nasa Shaft Mukwaya, who actually introduced her to us. So, and then after introducing her to us, she opted to work with us. And she's the one who selected this sub-county of Erusi for this particular activity.
Collins Jalashida, chairperson LC3 sub-county, noted that working together, the Equal Opportunities Commission aims to identify and address the unique challenges faced by communities like Erusi, ultimately improving their overall quality of life.
I also would like to thank Equal Opportunity Commission for this engagement meeting which they have organized for the people of Erusi, which brought across all the stakeholders, the youth, members of the PWD, the elders. We also had faith-based organizations, the CSOs, the councillors, and many others, opinion leaders. We are grateful because this engagement has been able to open the eyes of most of the stakeholders here who are not aware of their rights.
Francis Ochan, youth chairperson in Rusap County and one of the participants, outlined some of the key areas like healthcare access, ensuring that community members have access to quality healthcare services and facilities that the EOC.
When we talk about equal opportunity for all, you find people of Erusi, especially the young people, have been left out. Now that we have gotten this information, we have been sensitized. I know as the leaders, we need to do a lot from the community. We have to take this back to our community people, more especially the young people who are on street, who are doing a lot of nothing. We need to encourage them to be involved in what? In all the government programs. This thing came at the right time where we need to teach our people, take the information to them so that they get aware of what is going on.
By engaging with the Rusi community, the EOC demonstrates its commitment to promoting equal opportunities and addressing the unique needs of marginalized communities. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Moving on to another story, the devastating impact of climate change keeps hitting hard across the globe. Farmers across the West Nile sub-region have been called upon to adopt agriculture-smart practices such as irrigation to survive the negative implications of the trending changes. Farish Majid reports.
As the devastating impacts of climate change keep hitting hard across the globe, farmers across the West Nile sub-region have been urged to adopt agriculture-smart practices, for instance through soil irrigation, to survive the negative implications of the trend changes. This comes at a time where many farmers in the region have for long been dependent on seasonal rainfall for their farming activities, which is now proving unreliable, hence the need to adopt modern practices like irrigation to survive the changes. This appeal was made by Patrick Mufoya, the managing director of Davis and Shortleaf, during the launch of their Arua City branch recently.
Irrigation on its own, it addresses the problem of where farmers do not have to wait. They do not have to wait for the rains to come, for the right season, as we've known it traditionally, to come for them to be able to farm and produce food. So it therefore solves that problem of ensuring that food is always available. But in addition to that, now when we now bring in the aspect of solar-powered irrigation, it therefore further enhances that now the whole issue about climate change and compliance to climate change here.
Anguyo Ann Hope, a businesswoman who is also a farmer, rallied the entity to consider training fellow farmers in the area on how to use some of the equipment.
Arua is a growing city. People call it the business hub. And now as farmers, we are really embracing agriculture. And I hope as part of your corporate social responsibility, you'll be able to give us training on how to use some of these equipments. Because of the perception, a perception is a perception of, okay, they're, quite on a high in terms of pricing. We always want to go for a cheaper option, but the beauty is that it comes with quality and lasts longer. I pray that you'll be able to work with us on how you can train us as farmers. Personally, I belong to a group of young people, of young farmers, though I'm not young, of 128 young farmers.
Honorable Kalsum Abdu, the Secretary for Social Services in Arua City, while representing the city mayor, is excited about the coming of the company to the region, as she hopes that this will present some opportunities for the people of the area.
We have many farmers, but they all do crude farming at the moment. I was impressed when you talked of irrigation systems and what have you. We have many mouths to be fed, but most of this food we get, even mere tomato is coming out of this city, out of this region. So I think with all the innovations you have here, we are going to improve and also improve on the pockets of the people in this region. I want to welcome you here, feel at home. as the authority of the city, I'm very impressed that it's also going to create employment opportunity for the young people.
Similarly, Salim Kumaket, the Rural Area City Commissioner, who is also a seasonal farmer, rallied the people of the region to embrace smart agriculture because of the enormous opportunities bestowed in the region.
I look at the off-season, that's when I want to do something that can make me hit the market and get something out of my investment. So if you have a reliable source of water and you are a serious farmer, this is the right time a farmer would be doing some activity. Fortunate enough, West Nile soil is very fertile. Even when you go to the river banks, they're very fertile. You only need to apply a bit of drips of water and you will make money out of your sweat.
Several stakeholders joined to welcome the company to West Nile sub-region, giving hope to the farmers of the area as far as modern agriculture is concerned. Farish Majid, reporting for West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And to conclude our Nilecast news bulletin this evening with the office of the National Coordinator for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who also doubles as the chairman of the party, is currently using circles to unite all NRM party registrars in Acholi land ahead of the 2026 general elections. Stephen Okello reports.
The Acholi Sub-Regional NRM Party Registrar Circle has been established not only to unite its members for prosperity, but also to address the post-election redundancy, which often leaves registered idols after the elections as party members.
This is the product of a vision brought about to take care of our registrars who are the election technocrats. Most cases, the election cycle is once in every 5 years. Our members are always brought redundant. Against that background, to take care of our members who would be redundant during the period when there is no elections, we thought it wise to bring them together and come out with a slogan that is Repair Pilonyo, meaning prosperity, unity for prosperity.
According to George Ebola, the NRM Party Registrar for Gulu City, the SACCO brings together members from 368 sub-counties across the 9 districts of Acholi sub-region. He believes it will serve as a powerful tool to fight against poverty.
Plus this district brings us to a total of about 5,300 in a number. And when all of us come together, we are a force that can change this society, transform. All these members, we normally volunteer to serve our party during election, and after that we need to do something. This circle, we are sure when we get there, it will support. We are looking at having more than 1, 2 to 5 billion, that each district, if can with time have $1 billion running in each district. Under this, we shall do a lot of production.
Vincent Okoya highlights that after election, party registrars are often sidelined, making them vulnerable. He believes the SACCO will foster a sense of unity and financial support among members.
We have been we are very, very vulnerable, whereby we could not support each other whenever there is problem, more especially financially. But what we look at this SACCO, because SACCO is going to be as a source for us to get where we can get capital, so that we can involve our activities in the businesses. I think that would help us in how to transact businesses.
Bosco Dojola further explained that beyond consolidating party members, the SACCO will also be used to mobilize community for mass productions and economic development.
Yeah, this SACCO is going to roll. Because in the villages, these are key people in each village. So we can decide to use them as a pilot study, because most of these people are landed people.
As one of the key government initiatives in the fight against poverty, the SACCO model promotes wealth creation through promoting culture of saving and borrowing.
We also don't want to be beggars. We don't want to run under any candidates. When you come, no, we are not there for your money. We have a system. We have where we could get our money, borrow and work hard and take it back, and we take care of it.
The Acholi sub-region NRM Party Registrar Sacco is expected to serve as a model for unity and prosperity. Stephen Okedo for West Nile Television, Nilecast.
And with that story, we have come to the end of our Nilecast news bulletin for this evening. Thanks for choosing West Nile TV for all your programs that runs from Monday to Monday. And from me to you, my name is Masi Draru, the anchor, and have a very blessed night.